Hi guys, Katie-Louise here. Hope you're all having a magical day. It is time for my Walt Disney World haul. I came home on the 20th, which is over a week ago. I'm not over it. I'm in like a depression for it. I'm just going to show you my haul of things I got. I got a lot more this time than I did last time, but let's get started. I'm actually going to show you, was it one or two things that are my mom's? Because they are just so cool. So we're going to start with my mom's things that she bought. She didn't use this, but we're able pass holders. It's just easier to have things as lanyards. I have two lanyards because I bought one and then I was like, okay, that's really cool. I'll get that one too. So this is my mother's. One side is just all Mickey has and the other side says Walt Disney World. And she got a little pouch for her pass. She did not use this though. I think she forgot we bought it. But it was in my bag of stuff. This is the one I bought that I think I might just keep in my room. It says, I traveled to Pandora, pass holder, May 27th, 2017. We also got shirts that say that, the gray ones. I don't know exactly where they are right now. And the lanyard says Pandora. I traveled to Pandora and Pandora. We did not go for opening day, but they were still selling all the pass holder merch. So we got them. Also, which is my mother's, is this. This is, I think I can get it all in frame maybe. I'd probably have to like pan up, yep. This is her Rivers in Light blanket as I like slowly roll it up so you guys can see. I think I showed the whole thing. I don't know. I couldn't see. This is her Rivers of Light blanket. She bought this. She wanted me to say she got this instead of a sweatshirt. I have commandeered it. I cuddle with this at night. It is really pretty and really soft. It sheds though. So there's a lot of, like I have a sweatshirt, there's pilling on it. It's not from the sweatshirt, it's from this. This is like my new best friend. I wasn't feeling well yesterday, and I was rolled up in a ball with this on top. So that's that. Now let's get into my stuff. I'll show you my lanyard before I talk about my ears and my head. Okay, this is my lanyard. It is a Pandora World of Avatar one because I'm obsessed with Pandora. I love it. I want to live there. I'm not like an outdoorsy environmental person, like outside nature girl, but I love Pandora. Like, look at this. And in black light, this glows too. And the other side has bioluminescent things. And then I bought a new one because this one broke, but this is my pouch. It is lasted. I have actually a PhotoPass card in here. I wore mine every day since I got it. But this is the new one because I'm going to replace it because the little loop on the other one broke. So I got a new one to replace it. The Last Jedi. This was $8.99. The lanyard was more. But I kind of love this because it's got like Space Mom. It's got Leia and it's got Luke and it's got Rey and it's got my husband, Poe Dameron. By the way, I did see the new Star Tours. I loved it. Poe Dameron was in it. I cried. So next thing show are my ears. These are the interchangeable ears. This is the bow they come with. I also got Belle because I was wearing a very, very Belle outfit when I got them. Let me just say I tried on the rose gold ears and they pinched right here. So I got these. These don't pinch. They're slightly heavy because of the bows, but I love them. I wear them all the time. I wear them almost every day except like Dapper Day and stuff. So that was really cool. So speaking of Dapper Day, I got a new parasol, just because mine is Belle, and it didn't really go with my Cinderella one, but this one is just really cool. I can bring it back when I go at Christmas every year. I got this in the Magic Kingdom, and if you can see, it's got all the princesses on it. There's Elsa, it's got Anna, and they're all in their winter wear. Aurora, Cinderella, which is perfect for my Dapper Day. My favorite princess, Rapunzel. Belle in her Christmas dress, which sold me. Snow White. And Ariel, which is really cool. I got this in the Magic Kingdom. It was $60 because it was painted. And they're like, do you want your name on it? I'm like, no, because it had already so much stuff on it. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. I am beyond in love with this. And a lot of people were stopping to ask where I got it because they thought it'd be a good Christmas present for people. So there we go. Next thing I'm going to show you guys are my things that don't really fit in any other category. I got the 2018 calendar. The theme for 2018 is the year to be here. And I hope I get to be a pass holder again during the year to be here. Just a quick those are the kind of pictures they have. They're really cool. I'm really looking forward to this year. And it says PhotoPass on it, so I think they might be all PhotoPass pictures, which is really cool. Next is I ordered a character sketch. I wasn't going to the Christmas party that night, so he didn't do it. Like, he wasn't ready for me to pick up that night, which was fine. It was sent to my resort. I'm in love. It was Jim Bonacero, I believe. I have a couple other sketches by him, but he drew Princess Eilonwy from the Black Cauldron. Isn't she gorgeous? And he did pink, because pink's my favorite color, and oh my god. This is the only Black Cauldron merch you can find at Walt Disney World. They are character sketches, and you can get Eilonwy, Taran, Gurgi, and the Horn King, and that's it. So if you love Flute or Flame, you're out of luck. Sorry. But Eilonwy is one of my favorites. I've been dying to get her, and she's gorgeous. Look at her. Look at her. She's pretty. She's so pretty. And what they did was they sent this to the resort. I just had to like tell them I was staying at All-Star Movies, and it was shipped to the resort, and I picked it up at package pickup, which was really cool. Next, I'm going to show you are the plushes I bought. I went a bit overboard and bought 6 plushes this trip. Things I've been waiting to buy, things that have meaning, things I just really wanted. So this little guy I've been looking for forever. I found him in Japan. This is Bo. He looks blue. The light is looking really blue in here right now. Sorry if I put him back. You can kind of tell he's purple. He's the baby turned into the mouse. I don't know what the light's doing in here. But he's the baby turned into the mouse from Spirited Away. Look at you, wave. Say hi. I love him. I wanted him so bad, but I couldn't find him anywhere. So I found him in Japan. And he was one of the a bit more expensive Studio Ghibli plushes. But, like, oh my god, he's so precious. I love him. With his big eyes. And he goes, choo! I'm a nerd. Next is, I worked at a Frozen camp this summer, and I wanted to get my own little Olaf. So I did. I have an Olaf from the Disney store that you press his foot, or not Disney store, excuse me, from Build-A-Bear. You press his foot, and he sings in summer. He's not very good to cuddle with, so I got my own little Olaf, because I worked on a summer camp, and all the kids sang Frozen. So this is Olaf. He was on a display at Frozen Fractal Gifts, it's called. And it was, it's right outside of the Frozen sing-along, and he was kind of looking down at me. And I was like, well, this is the one who's calling for me. So, and by the way, before I forget, this is the Christmas party pass holder shirt. I think that just reset the color balance in my room. Nope, it's back. And then this is pass holder on sleeve. So, next I got Anna and Elsa from Olaf's Frozen Adventure. I really don't know why the light is blue. I'm so sorry. So I got Anna. Anna's skirt likes to roll up. I don't really know why. But I got Anna. With her little boots. Her feet are slightly pigeon toed. It's okay. And I got Elsa. I never had an Elsa before, so I wanted to get this. I am obsessed with the short. I am probably the only person in the world who doesn't hate it. I love it. So I got my girls. And I cried during the new finale. Then I wanted to get one of the Disney babies because they were so stinking cute. So it is Baby Pua from Moana. I love him. Look at, okay, comes out of his little thing. I mean, look at his little feet. I can't. And then you just put him in the pouch, and then you flip this part around, and there's a Velcro, and it snaps in the back. And his blanket has on it the hook, the oar. There's the locket somewhere on here. Right here. That's the locket. And then it's got Hey Hey. So look at that face. I can't. Here you go. You see his face normal now. And then I'm going to go blue again. Yep. And then I got a regular Mickey. I have Mickeys. I wanted a Mickey. Look, I love that you can like, yeah. I wanted a Mickey I could specifically cuddle with when I have anxiety attacks, because I have a lot of those. Because Mickey always makes me feel better. This is him. I got him at Mouse Gear. His ear is slightly bent. This one, yeah, it's slightly bent, but that's okay. I love him, and he's been great with good help. Look at, if I put him forward, maybe he'll, nope, he's not gonna just, there we go. Hey. So I'll just show you the other clothing items I got. This is Mickey's birthday shirt, because we were there on his birthday. Has him in the corner. I don't have the pin on me right now. I'm sorry, guys. That is the birthday Mickey button or birthday Mickey shirt, and it was $27.99 in the Magic Kingdom. On our last day, which was the day, no, 2 days after Mickey's birthday, they had them out in the Magic Kingdom. So I got him. And then I got my fave. I'm obviously obsessed with Pandora, so I got the Flight of Passage shirt, which I've been wearing, and it's got the Navi handprint with the human hand. If I go really close, maybe it'll adjust. Nope. And that on the bottom, which is really cool. And then this has the pilling on it from the blanket. This is a Star Wars Last Jedi, but you can see all the pilling. That's from that thing, because I've been living in it. I got it bigger than I typically get a hoodie. I think on the app it says it's like $60. Luckily, I'm a pass holder. But I've been living in that, and I'm going to wear it to the Last Jedi screenings. That's really cool. By the way, my life hack. Okay. I don't know how that fixed itself, but all right. My life hack is if you're staying at an All-Star, buy a balloon, because it'll bop around the room and keep the air conditioning going because it shuts off. If you can't tell, this is, it was the Death Star. My mom deflated it so we can just go to Party City and they can reflate it. And again, is it like the gray balance? I don't know. Sorry. I'm using the MAC thing. So, next I'll show you what I bought in Pandora. I got these 3 little notebooks, these field journals. One says Alpha Centauri Expeditions Pandora Eco Tours. That one. And they all say ACE on the back. Alpha Centauri Expeditions. Next is Explore Pandora. The color keeps going in and out, and I apologize. I don't know what's going on with my computer. And then it's the Pandora Conservation Initiative. I am obsessed with Pandora. Obviously, and they came in a little pack. They were a little pack of 3. And it doesn't say, but there's 3 designs. I was going to say how much it was. I also bought the bag, and it says Mountain Banshee Project, Navi Cultural Relations Pandora, Flight of Passage, Moara, Night Trek, Ace, Alpha Centauri Expeditions. I used this every day after I bought it. It is a crossbody bag with one strap, but it's a crossbody bag that sits on your back. So that's pretty cool. And then I have, this is my Kewok. That's what the cast members call him. He is an Ewok. He is Wicket, but he's a Kewok. So I put him on my bag so he can go on my expeditions with me. Because I think I'm cute. Next, I'm going to show you my paper goods. My mom bought me the Beauty and the Beast one, because we still have this copy actually, and it has the tape in the front, and in the back it has the back of the tape, which I think is hysterical. And on all the pages it's got graph paper on one side and line on the other, and the line is Lumiere. This was $15.99. I think my mom just bought it for me in the hotel gift shop. And then in the airport before I went home, I bought myself 2 packs of pens because I'm always looking for stationery. This is 6 pens. This one is also 6, but it's smaller. This one is like those timeless Mickey collection that's currently like all in vogue. And then these are from the shorts. I actually love the shorts, so I couldn't put these away. And this is $14.99, and these are $14.95. I don't understand, but that happened. Next, I'm going to show you. This is from Pandora. They have special bags. It's kind of awesome. I'm going to show you, and it's wrapped in waffly paper. Hope you can still hear me. And they had a molded thing to put it in. I'm going to very carefully show you this ornament, and then I'm going to show you my Christmas party one. This is my Banshee. This is the Banshee. I'm calling her Bridget because I just played Bridget Sullivan and Lizzie, and Bridget was called a Banshee. This is my Banshee. Look at this. Like, because I loved Flight of Passage so much, I wanted a Banshee for my Christmas tree to remember, like, how much I love. And this is my favorite ride now. So, and then what the cast members did, which is super cool. I was so afraid of getting this home. It has a molded which is really cool. So let me just put Bridget the Banshee aside. And then the other ornament, which it got cracked slightly on the way home, but it's still fine, my mom says, is this was, by the way, $16.99. This is the Christmas party ornament. Mickey, Minnie kissing, and the back says Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Magic Kingdom. You see the little crack, actually, because how the light is, but, and 2017. So that's really cool. So I don't know where they all went, but I bought a mystery pin bag with like 6 pins in it, and this was one of them. They were heroes and villains, and I got Basil from The Great Mouse Detective. I cried a little bit. Yeah, this was from a blind bag, and I got it outside Festival of Lion King, and it had actually on it Simba and Scar, and my mom was like, oh, they're Lion King ones. And then I started pulling out like Hades, and so I've got other things over here just because my desk is small. So what I put over here was, I bought this in memory of my late grandfather. He died more than a couple of years ago now, but he was an engineer, and it's Mickey, so it's like he was a train conductor, and I love Mickey, so it's like Mickey and my grandfather, and I loved it. And this was $27.99. I found it in the Magic Kingdom. It's on the app too, and when I finally found it, I couldn't put it down and walk away from it. So, a little bit of Disney to remember my grandfather. And next, the final thing. I think it's final. What is this? No, this is final. The final thing I have to show you guys, before I do a very special little mystery pin unboxing, I might do an extra video for that, because this is already 60 minutes. I'm going to show you what I got in World Showcase and Epcot, because I'm a nerd, so give me a sec. Okay. So, in Epcot I was not there for Epcot 35. I'm a nerd, though. This was $13, $12.99. I'm going to put it up here in my office. I got it at the World Showplace, they were calling it. Now it's Festive Center for the Festival of Holidays, by the way. If you have a chance to go to Festive Center and enjoy the Cookie Nook. That's my favorite thing. They sell cookies and hot cocoa. And then you go into where they were showing pictures of Epcot in its heyday when it was the World Showplace. Now they're showing Christmas shorts on repeat. It is a fantastic idea, and I wholeheartedly enjoyed it. But I bought this when it was Festive Center, and it's going to go up in my office because I am an Epcot nerd. And this was my birthday card from Rose and Crown, by the way. I think you can see, you can see it, happy birthday. And it's actually the dessert menu, which is really cool. And then it was signed on the back by, please give the cast members I don't know if anyone's ever going to see this that's like high up in Epcot, but please give the cast members in World Showcase Sharpies, like in Rose and Crown, please. So that is signed by a couple of her friends, got to sign it up here. Charlie is her name, from Birmingham, I think. Yeah, Birmingham. She was our waitress. Special shout out to her because I follow her on Instagram. So, hey, Charlie, thank you so much for making my birthday really magical. I always love the Rose and Crown. We've had amazing servers, and I think you might be the best one we've ever had. My mom and I loved you. And I will link her Instagram down in the bottom. Go follow her. She's really cool. So, and then I got a Epcot 35 special pass holder pin. This was $15. And when you open the front, it's very hard to open. It is Walt Disney and his vision of Epcot. If you can, you can see it. Isn't that cool? Like, they showed it, and they showed this to us because we bought my mom's lanyard at the Pin Trader kiosk in the middle of behind Space Your Birth, and they asked my mom if she'd like to see the pass holder exclusive pins, and it was like something for Food and Wine that we weren't interested in, and it was this, and my mom said she saw me go like all hard eyes, and she said, this is my daughter as a pin. Yep, that's fair. And then I had to buy this in, I misplaced something. Yes, I did. Oh well. Oh no, I didn't. It's right here. I bought this in the France Pavilion. It is a photo album for Disneyland Paris' 25th anniversary. They got some merch, and it says 25 years of stars, and it has Mickey and Chip and Dale on the back, and it is a photo album, so I can put, like, get all my photos from my trip printed. Oh, that's this piece of paper. They had mugs, and then the mugs were gone. They had 3 mugs, and they had this. And I wanted the ears in the worst way, and we asked, and the guy was like astonished someone still knew about them. They got them, and they were gone in a couple days, which really stinks. I wanted those ears. They were beautiful, but this is really cool to have, and I'm going to use this as a photo album for this trip because I took too many pictures. Okay, I'm going to end this video with what I got in Japan in Epcot, because of course I got more stuff. I got bow. I got a postcard. This was $2.95 for Howl's Moving Castle. And I'm glad it fixed itself for that. It's Hal and Sophie walking in the air, which is my favorite scene in any Studio Ghibli film. We just saw it actually in theaters. G Kids, that now owns the rights to Studio Ghibli, just showed, I think 2 times they showed the subtitled one, and 1 they showed the dub, or maybe it was the opposite. I don't know. We saw the dubbed one because that's my favorite. I love the voice acting that Disney did because Disney did the cast. This is my favorite scene, and I think this was the first time my mom had actually really seen the scene, and it has so much more power watching it on the big screen. And my mom was like, "Now I see why that's your favorite." And then I got 2 hand towels that I've been using. They're actually a lot softer now because I use fabric softener. I got 2. This is Kiki's Delivery Service. So it's Gigi in a little town. And then up here is the logo for her delivery service, which is really cool. So I got that, and there's a Gigi. I bought that. These are both bought in Japan, but I think I can get more at Hot Topic, which is kind of cool. It's easy little Gigi. Oh my god. And he's just sewn on. They had ones with like his bow was like an applique. Wasn't too interested in that. And then I got Totoro, Totoro. I like his theme song. So I got Totoro, and then it has a soot sprite and a chibi, I think it's Chibi Totoro. And the soot sprites are all on the top. And the bottom says Totoro, and there he is with a flower. I loved it so much. I couldn't put them down. I was like, I want these. My mom's like, you would use them so you can buy them. So that is my Disney Parks haul for November 2017. My mom and I have decided as soon as we get the money, we are going back. I love Disney more and more every time I go, and I'm dying that I am away. Oh, I forgot. In Japan, I also got these, by the way. 2 little pins. They're both Howl's Moving Castle. This one's Howl's Moving Castle 2004, and it's holding the Calcifer, the star, and then there's one with the castle. And the backs are just like safety pins, which are pretty cool. I got these in Japan as well. I just remembered that I had them. So that is it from me. You should be having a unboxing from me for Mickey's mystery box. And I should have a special unboxing coming soon from Ovation TV if they remember to send it. We're all kind of waiting on you, Ovation. So when you send it, I will do an unboxing. So that's it from me. Hope you all have a magical day. I will talk to you all soon. You will see me in a video right after this. Unboxing the mystery pins. I opened 1 box of these in Disney, and I'm still hoping to get one. Fingers crossed, guys. See you in the next video. Bye!